Hello, it's Mike Less, and here is a video of my coworkers and I setting up for the 2017 Farm Progress Show in Decatur, Illinois. The Farm Progress Show happens every year, and it is always the week before Labor Day weekend. It runs on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and this year it runs August 29th, 30th, and 31st. And as I make this video, the show has come and gone, but I wanted to just show everybody a little bit of what goes on as far as the setup. This show is in Decatur, Illinois this year. Next year it will be in Boone, Iowa. It switches every other year. Years ago, the Farm Progress Show used to go between Iowa, Illinois, and Indiana, and it used to be at a different site every time on somebody's farm, or they'd get a couple farms put together. And this had its challenges because it was not permanent driveways and stuff, and if you had a really wet year, it was hard to get all the equipment and the trucks in without getting stuck, and if you had bad weather, screwed up the parking, and there was times they even had to cancel the show. So they've now went to a permanent site in Decatur, Illinois, and one in Boone, Iowa. So we like to get to these shows the whole week before they start to get the big equipment unloaded, get the trucks in and out, get everything set up. One of my coworkers and I, we got here on Monday, August 21st, the day of the eclipse. And we got here right before the eclipse took place, but we were probably 2.5 hours, 3 hours from the hot spot, but we were supposed to have, I think, 96% eclipse here. But anyways, it didn't get real dark, but you'll see that coming up. So anyways, as we get here Monday, we're going to get the equipment unloaded. Everything showed up. The Versatile Combine was here when we got here. And we're going to get some equipment moved around, and you're going to see the next couple steps here. We got the disc coming in, so taking the tractor over to get that drug off the trailer, and I'll take you through all the steps here. So the new Versatile 610 Delta Track just showed up at the show, and this is a new model for Versatile, 610 horsepower. This is a full Tier 4, and this has cab suspension, which is also new for Versatile. So this is going to be its first showing to the public at a farm show, as far as I know, and my first chance to drive this. It's not going to be as exciting as taking it through the field, but still get to say I drove it. So we're going to get it unloaded off the truck here, and you can see it's chained down pretty good. We'll get her unchained and back her off. And I'm going to have another video coming up. I did ride on the thing and have my GoPro mounted to show the cab suspension and stuff working. I'll get that video on here sometime as time allows. The Versatile Delta Track comes with either a 30-inch wide track or a 36-inch wide. This one here has the 30, and this is just a darn good looking tractor with the new color scheme and everything. So co-worker Eric is going to go ahead and get this thing backed off the trailer. We'll take it into the show. So getting here early like this, we're going to get all this equipment set up, and we're going to get it parked inside what they call Tent City, get it parked on our display lot, and we can do that before pretty much everybody else gets here, and then that'll give us a couple days to go home for the weekend before the show. I only live about 4 hours from the show. When it's in Boone, Iowa, that's another story. That's about a 10-hour drive, so got to work that one a little different. But here we'll get this stuff all placed, set up, and go home for a couple days. So anyways, we got that unloaded, and we're going to go over and get this disc off the trailer. But we're coming up on eclipse time here, and you are going to see what's going on with that. And it is Monday, August 21st, and we got this solar eclipse going on. So been seeing all this stuff on the news, and obviously better take this pretty serious. So let's see here. Am I prepared? Well, I'm going to put on my got these Versatile sunglasses here. See that? It's pretty sharp. And then just to be extra safe, because they say a lot of these sunglasses aren't going to do it for you, so I got a pair of these bought these on eBay, these fit over the glasses sunglasses, so I got them on. And just for extra protection, let's get in my truck here and get my sombrero on. So man, I think I'm protected. How about it, huh? If not though, you can get you a pair of these. And actually these work. If you look up there, you can see the moon right in front of the sun. It's pretty cool. I can't see that with my fit over the glasses sunglasses, but at least I know I'm protected. Have a good one. Okay, so it's 1:19, and we're just at peak time here in Decatur, and this is about as dark as it's gonna get. I'll put the GoPro up there, but you're not gonna see nothing. But anyways, I guess if this wouldn't have been all over the news and whatnot, I mean, I'm sure I would have noticed it's a little bit dark. Well, somebody had a close call here with this grain cart. Looks like it maybe slipped off the trailer or the forklift, and that track there saved it. So don't know if that was caused by the eclipse or not. But anyways, we had to go up to the pilot truck stop and get that one truck there. So we'll just go back and take you through the steps of the show here. Kind of got these clips messed around here a little bit, but going to get this disc off the trailer here now. And had a little Kubota tractor here with loader forks on it to use to help us unload some of these parts and move stuff around a little bit, set up the disc, and between this and the forklift we got the job done. Yeah, so we're going to get this new versatile Viking VT tow unloaded, and it's somewhat assembled. We were told from the office it was 80% assembled, and I don't know, maybe not quite 80%, but it's not too bad. We just got to put 8 sets of gangs on it, and the rolling baskets behind. And this one is going to be the one on display at the show. We're also going to demo one out in the field once the show's going on during the tillage demonstrations. But we'll go ahead and get this off the trailer with the 400 and get her set up for you. And the reason for this being disassembled the way it was, this did come from the factory, and it was going to be too wide and too tall. It was already a wide load, even just set up this much, but it was also too tall with the wings folded up. So that was the reason for taking the gangs off, to narrow it down and shorten it up so the driver could get here with it safely. So that versatile 400 there you see, we're using to pull this off. That'll be our field demo tractor. We got to get the doles on it, which you'll see coming up later on, and we're going to run another Viking out there in the field for the field demos, and definitely have a video, definitely have some video of that coming up in the near future. So get the hoses hooked up and I'll pull her off the trailer and take her over and set it up. Just about got this tillage tow unloaded here, and got another phone call. We got another load up at the loading dock now. So a new versatile 360 front wheel assist tractor come in a pickup header for our combine, and the doles for the tractor. So gonna go ahead and get the doles off for us, carry them over to our lot, and we'll get them put on later. You'll see that coming up as well, and kind of go through the steps here. Of course, oversized load. Most of our equipment is oversized load, so that's a pretty common thing you're going to see on our semis. And co-worker Eric is going to drive this one off as well, so I can get some video here. So it's about 6 p.m. and this should be the last load for the day, but while the forklift's here, we're going to go ahead and get this header. We're going to set it down on the ground so we can hook the combine up to it. So they'll just sling it, as you see here, and they'll pick up and roll it over and drop it down into the normal position, or the field position it would be in, so we can take that big yellow bracket you see on the bottom, we'll take that off, and then we can drive the combine into it and pick her up. So you can see the process here. This I know when I was just starting out on the dealership level, setting up equipment, this kind of stuff was always scared me. But of course, probably using borderline equipment for the job, but plenty of forklift here and stuff. Just goes pretty good. It's almost hard to wreck something when you got a big enough forklift and good straps. So just look at tomorrow's project there, and we'll get out of here. Okay, so Tuesday morning, here we go. We're staying in Champaign-Urbana, Illinois, and you got to start the day off at Bob Evans or the Cracker Barrel, and I chose Bob Evans this week. And we get here, and it rained overnight, but we now got the new Versatile 610. The wheeled version had just come in, so we'll get that unloaded off the trailer. And we're going to have this Versatile 610 wheeled tractor and the Versatile 610 Delta tractor on display, so we'll have over 1,200 horsepower between the two tractors. Okay, so Tuesday morning, before we get started putting this tillage tool together, just thought I'd get a drone shot of it showing the gangs and the rolling baskets on the ground. We got it folded out. We did hang one gang on there, as you can see. Did that Monday night. I just thought I'd sleep better if I had one on there, but just 2 big bolts hold each gang on once the gangs are assembled, so not a big deal. And we went ahead and got a forklift and can sling them, and to go underneath the frame we got to bring it up, and then we got to unhook the strap, run it on the other side of the frame, and then had 2 co-workers helping me, Eric and Craig, and they would kind of guide it in, and I'd take my bar, stand it up, and then we could get the bolts dropped in and tighten them up quick. So we got the other 7 gangs on in probably an hour or so, I guess. I don't know, time went pretty fast. I was trying to do this and hold the GoPro and the camera a little bit here just to show you a little bit of the action. So we did not worry about getting these super torqued down. This was our display unit, and we had to tear it apart because this one is going to go to another show after this. So.
Like this. Let her down.
Yeah, we made pretty good time putting this together, and thought I'd pop up and give another aerial view of it, and got some coming up with the show here. This is pretty much where all the manufacturers unload their equipment and park it out here till they're ready to take it into the display area, and you can kind of see that, or Tent City in the background a little bit, but we got our tool complete, and we'll get that folded up. We can take that inside now and park it on the display area. And here's a couple aerial views of some of the equipment. There's a bunch of the Case International equipment, some Eclipses, some tillage, and there's a look at where the show actually is. I think that's Monsanto's booth here, right there with the crops and stuff you see planted there. And that'll all be full of equipment here in a couple days. And we had a dealer haul in a Versatile 610 that he is running to Lemken. They're going to be running one of their tillage tools out in the field demo area, pulling it with this 610. And really had nothing to do with this tractor, but was walking by it and had camera in hand, so why not a picture of it. Versatile's going to be pretty well represented out in the field demo area. I think there's going to be 5 of them total out there running, pulling tillage tools. And again, here's another look at where the display area will be, and it's slowly filling up, and it'll start to look like a show here pretty soon. Just another look heading over towards the loading dock. There's New Holland stuff all till they're ready to take it in, and another look at to the south there, the Case IH stuff and the costs. And just going to lunch here, and they were unloading another grain cart. Just thought I'd get a shot of that. We're going to go ahead and start taking our equipment. Well, we got some of it in. We're going to take some of our equipment into where our display area is and get it in place here. It's now Wednesday morning, and this is the day I had lined up for the tire guy to come in and put the doles on the tractor. We had three tractors to put doles on, so we get Larry's Tire out of Taylorville, Illinois, and they come up and put them on before the show, and we'll come back the night or the day after the show, take them off for us. Now normally if we're getting our equipment from a local dealer, they will just haul it in with the doles on it, but some of these tractors come like the 610s and the Delta Tracks, and them are brand new models for us, so they just went into production, so we don't have a lot of them on the ground. So them ones did come from the factory, so that's why we're putting tools on them. And of course this 400, same thing, come from the factory. And we'll get this stuff situated, and I was moving the tires to the guys, and they would go ahead and mount them on. One tractor down, the 400's done, so taking the 610 wheel tractor over for them to get the doles on it, and then we've got the 360 to do after that. But row crop tractor, that's pretty easy. We didn't really need these guys to do that. We could handle that one, but they're here, so just going to go ahead and let them do that as well.
We're not high enough yet. We're shipping.
So it's now Thursday morning, and we've got some of the equipment in place, and the wash crew is here to start washing it and just put the final touches on stuff. And as I was getting ready to leave here Thursday evening, just thought I'd pop the drone up quick and give you an aerial shot of how the stuff's going to be placed. And we're pretty well done until Monday. We'll come back. I'll either come back Sunday night or first thing Monday morning. We've got to put flag poles up, put a counter in the tent, and brochures, clean windows, that kind of stuff. But I'm going to be out in the field getting our VT tool set for field demos, so some of our sales guys and stuff will get the final touches done here, and the show starts Tuesday morning. One thing I will mention, you see the grain augers and mowers and smaller implements in the background. That's Farm King and Farm King Company in Versatile. Two different divisions in the same company, so we do share the same lot at the farm show, but we keep the Versatile on one side and the Farm King stuff on the other, in case you're wondering. Going to have several more videos coming up of the field demos, and maybe even make one of us tearing down the show and loading the equipment on a semi. Thanks for watching my video, and stay tuned for many more.